Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So let me just quickly zoom in because you can see my iPad just off the screen. So today I'm working on my custom painting of my two doggies from the Diamond Den. I am nearly over, well, I'd say I'm over halfway with just what I've got to do on Charlie's face here. My mum is slightly further than me, so I'm fuming. I need to catch up because she's going to finish it before I do, which is annoying. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on this section today. So I've decided to use our new colour tray. Well, it's not a new colour, but it is a new colour in our slidey trays. It is the bubblegum pink. So I will be using that today. It should be on by the time this video comes out. If not, it will be literally a few days later, so keep an eye out for that if you want one, because there are very limited of these. I just did what we had left on the reel, so there is only one large tray and then 3 minis of this colour. So let's get this on and let's pick a colour, and then I can start telling you about what I've been up to. Let's do K first. I'm also using my pen with a captive ring on from Seplet et al. Which I can't say, but it is a French company, and they are on Facebook and Etsy. So I know I have not been on YouTube for a week. If you saw my announcement, it was because it was my birthday, but as well as that, the weekend before, because it was my birthday, I was trying to get stuff sorted and like preparation, and I just didn't have time to film anything or edit the things that I'd already filmed, so that's why there was no video out. So I do have to apologise. I've been really good recently with obviously putting them out. If you've noticed, I've got back into the swing of things when my house got sorted, and that has slightly gone to pot this week, but I'm back. I've got up really early because I couldn't sleep for some reason, so I got up. It is only 8:30. I've been up for a while, but I've done some other videos, and I've just thought I'm going to film and I'm going to get it sorted. We've got to go out today, so I've got to take a light fitting back that we bought last weekend for the living room and I didn't like, and I've since ordered another one that's come in on Monday. So we've got to do that today. We've also got to go to IKEA and pick up a day bed that we're putting in the second bedroom. And that is because my cousins are coming up at Easter, and well, my cousin and his girlfriend, and they are staying with us, so I'm very excited about that. They're doing it for the Easter weekend, so we need to get that day bed ready, and our carpets got fixed this week. So I'm trying to think when I spoke to you. So I actually think you don't know that we got our settee and we got our carpets done. So basically what ended up happening was they split up our order to try to get us them done ASAP, because I really wanted a settee for when it was my birthday, you know, so I could come home and I could sit on my settee because I wasn't going out that day, and just chill, maybe watch a film or something. So when they phoned me up when the carpets came into stock and said, oh, the next day we can do is the 10th of March. I'm like, well, It's not really good enough. My birthday's on the 9th of March. Bearing in mind this was like the end of February. So it was like a good 2 weeks extra. And they said it was just because of the volume that we've got. The carpet fitters didn't have the capacity. So I said, well, can you not split it into like 2 bits? So they do some on one day and some on the other. So they did that for us. So we got the sorry, I've got a cold, so I'm a bit sniffly. But yeah, they did the craft room, and which is our smallest bedroom, and the living room on the 3rd of March, I want to say it was. And then we got a settee on the 4th of March, and then we had on Thursday, so on the 10th of March, so the original time, they did the stairs in the bedrooms. So I now officially have a house with grey carpets in. So it is how I intended it to be in like January, which is annoying because we've had to wait that long, but then equally I'm just so glad for it to be fixed now. So now it's done, we can get that day bed put up, because we didn't want to buy that because it's just more to move around and we didn't like immediately need it. Like we could have waited for the carpets to be fixed, which they have been. So I'm very, very happy that they have been fixed. And yeah, so we're going to go to IKEA today. Got to take some shelves back as well to IKEA. But I have filmed a craft room tour. Yep, I don't know when I'm putting it up. I'll have to have a look at my videos. It may be going up this week, it may be going up next week. At max, it might be 3 weeks away, but I'll try and get it up before then anyway. I will schedule my videos after I've done my WIP and Chat, so I do all my videos. And then I go on and edit and schedule. So that's why I have zero idea, because at the moment I've got quite a few videos that I've got done because I've been naughty and been buying things. So yeah, there's quite a few videos for me to put up, so that's why I have no idea. Most of the time I don't have a lot to go off of. I just have maybe 1 or 2 that I can do that week, so then I can say to you, yeah, this video is out this week, and this video is coming Wednesday, this video is coming Saturday, so you would know. But I don't actually know until I sit down and see what I filmed, because I can't even remember. I genuinely can't. School's going great. I had my formal observation from the people at uni yesterday. They were super happy with my progress. So I just need to make sure I get all my stuff sorted, get my assignments done, and yeah, we're on track, or hopefully we will be on track, to qualify as a teacher come June. So very exciting time. Keep thinking about my nana, and just how I wish she was still around for me to share this with, because I know she'd be dead chuffed. I shouldn't say that because it sounds vain. But I just, like my granddad said to me on Wednesday on my birthday, he was like, oh, your nana would be dead thrilled. She always said you would end up being a teacher, and you are. And it's just like, oh, I just wish she was here. I really do. And I saw a painting earlier. This is why I've been thinking of her. Somebody posted a painting. It was from, I forgot the name, but I've signed up because they went in stock shimmer stitch, and it was like a big, I don't know the size because it was in inches and I don't work in inches, 40 odd inches by 30 odd inches, something like that. And it was a painting that said your wings were ready but our hearts were not, and it's got butterflies on it. And if you've been following my channel a while, you know that butterflies are like literally the symbol of my nan. She used to say she was a butterfly and one day she would fly away. Let's do S. So I have a butterfly tattoo. We let off butterflies when she died at a graveside. They're really important to us, and this picture says that and then has butterflies, and it's just, it looks stunning. So I've signed up for that. It looks really good. I don't know what it's like to work on. I've signed up for the square version, so if it is awful, I'm going to be hating doing it, but it would be for the image. Because that's the thing, isn't it? When you go for a new company, you don't know what they're going to be like, especially the squares, but I'd want that one in square because it will just look, it'll render a little bit better, I think, with it being words. For me, if in doubt, on like customs and things like that, I just think if in doubt, go for square, if you like doing square diamonds, because they tend to show the image up a little bit nicer because they're smaller diamonds. So they're like 25 millimeters, no, 2.5 millimeters, sorry, as opposed to 2.7 or 2.8 millimeters, which are the rounds. So yeah, they're a little bit better to work with. If you don't know how the image is going to come out. So if you're doing a custom or it's just on like AliExpress, if you like square, I'd just stick with square, because the image probably will look a little bit better. But that's just a personal opinion. I definitely sometimes go for rounds. I definitely, to be honest, I don't care. Like, it's only when I've got the pick myself, I tend to pick a square. Unless I can see the round rendering or I know somebody that's done it round. Because of that. Like, where it's Diamond Art Club or Dreamers Designs or anything where they're already... Why have I just done that? I just needed to fill up my pen and I've put pink wax in it, but it's coming straight off. Whereas in my single places, I use either Pretty Placer wax or the wax from the Diamond Den that smells like Terry Chocolate Orange. So I'm using the Terry Chocolate Orange wax. There we go. Right, sorry, I just had to fill up my pen. So what was I saying? So yeah, I just think that if it is one where they already have just round or just square in it, I don't care, I just go for the image. Whereas if it's me picking, I do tend to go for square, because like I said, it does show up the image a bit nicer. But that's the only reason, because unless I can see it, but if you don't like square, then you know, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Go for what you like. Depends as well on how much you value what the image comes out as. If it's just going to go in like my portfolio, I'm not overly worried. Like this one, it's for my dogs. It's probably going to go up because I love my dogs to bits. So I kind of care more about how this one's going to turn out. And I think most people, when they do customs, it is the same thing, isn't it? Like, you're doing it of a person, it's important to you or sentimental. So you're going to care more how it turns out. Whereas, I don't know, just like my images that I get from, you know, cheaper sites, I don't really care, to be honest. Because I just pop them in my portfolio and say, yep, I've completed that one. It's all good. So, extra diamond painting to add to the stash. So, that's all I care about really for that one. So I'll go for whatever. I usually tend to go for rounds even them, because they're just a little bit easier. I can do them a bit quicker. Less stress trying to do them perfectly. Although I really do like the squares of this one. I think they are brilliant. I think that's all the S's. I feel like I'm at the colours now on this section that I'm just going to keep missing them because they're all scattered all over, which is the annoying part, but I'll just dip in and get one if I've missed one. And this wax is more sticky at the minute than the canvas. Oh, okay. So I have left this for a little while, and down here it's lost its sticky a bit, but not to worry. Sure, it'll be fine. I lost my sticky somewhere else as well at one point, but once they're down and you can get them down, it's all good, but it's just not very sticky there. It's almost completely dry. I could go get some wipes. I don't have baby wipes, so I only have like anti-bac wipes, so that's probably not that helpful. Anyway, right, so 17 minutes in, let's get to your comments, because I've got a couple of weeks worth of them, haven't I? So I don't think I've refreshed this. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. So, first comment from Elaine Partridge. Hi hun, where do you get your bags that you put your Ziploc bags for your spares in your bottle storage for WIP, please? So I think what Elaine is on about is these bags like that. So I just typed in what did I type in? I've had them for like over a year now. I think I just went on Amazon and just looked for zipper bags. I'll try and find the link, Elaine, and then I'll post it for you. Oh, it might be easy for me to find the video where I unboxed them, but I will pop that on there so she can find that. So many pretty, so this is on my current WIP video, by the way, because I didn't even look what video it was on. Let's do the little E. So Crafty JJ Newton says, so many pretty paintings to do, thank you for sharing. I do have a lot of pretty paintings to do, yep, and I need to get my act. What's the saying? I'm trying not to say arse, but I've said it now, so I need to get my arse into gear and do them, methinks. But yeah, it's just finding the time to do it. I've barely done any diamond painting the last week, well, last couple of weeks. I haven't touched many of my paintings at all. So I do need to get myself into gear and get through some of these paintings, 100%. But a little bit at a time. Like, this will probably be the only time this week that I touch this painting, so I don't think it'll be finished anytime soon, to be honest. But I would like to see it finished. It would be very, very pretty, and it's of my dogs that I love dearly. I just want to do them all. I've got the one that I really think I need to do is La Porta Rossa Sola Solita from Dreamers Designs that Val gave me, because I've literally not touched it since I kitted it up well over a year ago. I kitted it up like as soon as Val gave it to me, and I just not done it. I think it's because it's quite big. I've just not touched it. So, but then I've got some that are partially done, like this one was, like where I've done sections of it already. So I want to get them done beforehand, because I have, like I said, partially started it. And then that one has to be the next on my list, I think, because it's just never going to get done otherwise, is it? So that'll be the way I do it. But I need to knock it up for a while, apart from my little paintings, because I'm going to try and get all them little paintings done during the week, because they're easier to do, they're smaller. But other than that, bigger paintings, I need to knock it up any until I've done the current WIPs, I think, personally. Let's see how long that lasts for, Alicia, but you know. Oh, got a bit of wax on that one. I hate when it happens, I'm so OCD. So Vicky Bates says, I have tried dry sheets on static drills, and to me it doesn't really work that well. Luckily I haven't had too many static drills lately. I did go, because I put in dryer sheets to the Luna Moth diamonds eventually, because I thought I need to do that, so when I actually come to needing the extra drills, I'm not fighting the static like I did when I kitted it up. And I think I did check them not too long back when I was moving everything out of here. So on the 2nd of March, something like that, I checked the drills to see if it had width. They do still have some static, but I do actually think it has brought the levels down a little bit. So even if it's just a little bit, the amount of static was in them, you know, it's a huge improvement. So I don't know, I will feed back if it has worked, but there could be other factors obviously at play that we don't know about, so who knows, who knows. Okay, so Jeffrey Morrison says, hello, I love your assortment of canvases. The colours are vibrant and the artwork is wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Well, thank you for commenting, Jeffrey. I obviously just buy paintings that I like and I want to do. And I do like colour, you know, but I also appreciate oh, and my camera went off. Woo. So I don't know how much you missed, but I'm just trying to do the F's now, where they're at the bit what's not very sticky. So the fine wants to get down, but the pen, the wax in the pen, is more sticky than the canvas, so it's just harder to place them. So I'm single placing. It's in that bottom corner, so I think it's going to be worse for the J's. Maybe I just need to get it out of the way and get them done. Right, so next one. So this is on my WIP and Chat, the last WIP and Chat I did. So Vicky Bates says, congratulations on being an auntie again. Hope Mum and Bub are doing really well. Thanks for explaining the heaven and earth designs. It sounds awesome. If you have James around the baby lots, he might start getting clucky. I think, is clucky the same thing as when I say like broody? Or is clucky just for men? I don't know. But I think it is that. Yeah, James, I mean, he's not averse to having kids. He wants children, he's not bothered when. Do you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I'll have kids if... He knows I want kids, so he's like, well, yeah, I'll give you kids. Like, I'll have kids with you. That's fine. But he wouldn't go out of his way, if that makes sense, to have children. Like, I'll be the one that has to initiate the whole we're trying for a baby thing. He would kind of more be like, meh. Like, because it's not on the forefront of his mind. He don't care that much. He'll care when we have a baby. Like, he'll be, I think, a terrific dad, but, you know, it's not a priority for him, do you know what I mean? And I don't think that's going to change him. Like, James holds a baby like it's a blooming sack of potatoes. Like, he's not the best. So, yeah, like, I wouldn't even trust him to stand up. When he held Savannah, I was like, you need to sit down. Don't move. I'll get the baby for you. It was so funny. Because he just can't. It's just so bad. And Vicky also says, by the way, I'm from New Zealand and your accent is really nice and relaxing. I have never had problems hearing what you are saying. Very nice. I think I ramble a bit too much. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. I talk too fast, I think that's what it is. But that's good. I love the New Zealand accent. I think everybody loves the accents that aren't their own, don't they? But yeah, thanks Vicky. I always tell people when they say that I am sounding dead annoying that, well, some people actually like my accent, so thank you very much. I think I said, but I did have a video when I did like my old channel that wasn't diamond paint related or anything, and I literally got a comment saying like, I can't listen to you speak, your voice is just disgusting, it sounds so annoying, or something along them lines. I was like, right, there's just people in the world, isn't there, that will just say stuff and just think it's okay to say it. Like, I mean, I wasn't bothered. I'm like, and you're annoying too, but, you know, it is what it is. My runny nose is doing my head in right now. I've got tissue and I'm just constantly having to wipe it. It's so annoying. So, Liz Harrison, this is on When I Kitted Down the People's Princess by Mandy Manzano. She says, I'd ask for my money back, they won't get good feedback if they don't give correct info. So that was on, I was talking about, where's N? Is that N? Yes. My box that I got for my crystal rhinestone drills. I've actually done it, I think, but it is a little bit tucked away. I'll have to show you guys another time. You'll be able to see it when I get down any ABs or things like that. So you will see it. But yeah, I did end up getting the box. It was from the Empty Box company on Etsy. Essentially, I think what's happened is I got this blanket email sent to me about having to wait 5 weeks for this box that on... Oh, I just kicked the light of the light pad. It's a bit temperamental, this now. Even though it's one of them where it's not a USB, I think with use light pads just become a bit, like the wire just becomes a bit naff. So yeah, so the Empty Box company, so it says it would be dispatched within like 2 days on Etsy. And then I got this email saying that it'll take about 5 weeks. So I emailed back like, I'm not really sure why you're saying it's going to take 5 weeks, but that's not really acceptable if you're not going to put that on Etsy. Like, I wouldn't have minded if I'd have known when ordering that it would take that long to do. I understand that they're handmade. I own a business myself and I've owned other businesses as well. So, and I know the annoying thing was I know how easy it is on Etsy to just amend the time frame for orders to be dispatched. Because I've had to do it myself. I went through when we moved house. I was putting on our orders that they'd be dispatched within a month, and I didn't like doing that. Don't get me wrong, because I think a month is quite a long time, but I couldn't help it because I was in the midst of moving. But at least I let people know. So if you purchased one of our trays, it would tell you on Etsy when you could expect to receive it. So there was that. And then when I emailed them about it and I just explained that, nowhere did they say that I'd be waiting 5 weeks for this. Bearing in mind, I think a week had gone, already, and it had not been dispatched. And then they emailed back saying actually the issue was the colour that I picked they didn't have in stock. So they said if I pick a different colour, that they would be able to basically do it and send it straight away. Which I picked the same design, just instead of a cream it was a silver. And yeah, then I got it a few days later. So I was happy then at that point with the service, but it was just a bit strange. Why send me an email saying I'm waiting 5 weeks when I'm not? Just a bit weird. But overall, I'm very happy with the box. So when I do show you guys, I've just not got time to go right now and go finding it because it is tucked away a bit. But when I do show you guys and I do kind of do a little review on it and whatnot, I'll be happy to say I do recommend the box. And I have obviously told my story now. So if you get one and you get the same email, it may be a case of just going back and just saying, I'm sorry, I'm not waiting 5 weeks for it. Is this a different issue? Oh, no, I'll put that in the wrong place now. Yeah, just saying, is this a different issue or is it not? You ought to go in there. There we go. Because it might be a case of just the colours out of stock or something like that. Let's do 5. I want to do this bottom. Not that it's going to lose any more sticky in the space of 2 minutes, but you never know. So Liz says on my WIPs in progress, she says, wow, really different lot of paintings thank you for showing them. Yes, the ones I've got up are very different. Every single one's completely different because I just, like I say, I go off of, you know, just what I like. Just if I see something and I like it, I do it. And I was kitting up at a time where I'd decide what to kit up just based on what storage I had. So I'd end up with some really random stuff kitted up all at one go. So I didn't really ever choose the painting I was working on based on what I was desperate to do, if you know what I mean. I was doing it based on the storage and the number of diamonds it had in it. And I kind of think I'll continue to not choose, because I like that. I love all my paintings, so I don't really think I need to go, oh, I really want to do this next, because I'll just end up not doing some, which it's not nice. On the paintings, they all deserve the same opportunities, personally, I think. So I won't choose what paintings I do next, really, based on just, I don't know, what I like the most. I keep hitting it to go on it. Okay, so on my WIP and Chat then again, Cindy Stevens says, another fun WIP and Chat. Loving your channel and your accent. So happy I found your channel. Oh, I sit and diamond paint and just let your videos play for hours. Thanks again. Stay safe and blessed. Oh, thank you, Cindy. That genuinely is such a lovely comment. Like I've said before, I can't believe people think I'm like funny or whatever, because the way I always think it, I feel like I sound just the most pessimistic, just like, oh, I'm always whinging type of person, because I am a whingy person, I know that. I say about everything in life, I whinge about everything, and it makes it sound like I don't want to do things, but I just think I do. I just have to have a good whinge and moan about it at the same time. So if I've got housework to do, I don't just get on with it. I whinge about it first, and then when I've had a good moan, then I'll go and get it out and do it. But my mum goes, when I used to live at home, she's like, she thinks me whinging is me saying I'm not going to do it. And she's like, you don't do anything. You can't just do things. You have to moan. And I'm like, I'm going to go and do them. I'm just going to moan about it first. Where is it? J. So it's just something you got to get over. But apparently people like my whinging and moaning, and my life just being a shambles, a complete shambles. But thanks so much, Cindy. I do love the fact that you just let my videos roll. I love it. Vicky says, on kitting down Simba Nala, the same as your Simba Nala painting, I just want to finish my black and white one. It's driving me bananas with so many bobbin drills. I think it's the worst I've had for that. I have 2 sections to go, and I'm not going to kit up another until I finish that one. Well, go you, Vicky, because, you know, I think we all know what it's like when you're just doing a painting and it's just crap and you just want to finish it. That one, it looked really cute when it was done, I personally thought, but I did not like working on it one bit. It's why I like to stick to companies as well that I know, you know, or ones that have got really, really good reviews and lots of people like them, because there's nothing worse than buying a diamond painting and it being a pile of crap, you know. I mean, I didn't buy that one. I got it sent to me. Now I'm really, really blessed that companies do want to send me diamond paintings. But at the same time, I just think, well, at least then you guys don't need to go and spend your money on a pile of rubbish. Try not to swear. I'm in a very sweary mood recently. Last night we went out for a meal for my birthday. It was the Friday, and I'm literally swearing like a trucker all evening. I'm like, what's into me? But instead of crap, I want to say another word that begins with an S. When I'm stopping myself, because swearing is naughty. Well, it's not. but I don't think as a teacher I should be swearing on YouTube. That's just my opinion, and it isn't, you know, some people don't like it, so I don't want to try and offend anybody. So I will not swear. I will use words like crap, although some people do find that swearing as well, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. So then Simi XD says, how did you make the dividers? This is such a cute system. So I think she's on about my spare drill system. So yeah, that, to make the dividers, I don't know, I think you're on about the like card dividers that have the DMC number on. I can pull these out because they're back behind me. So this system, let me zoom out a little bit. This system for my drills I got from another YouTuber, Rebecca, at 4Kids at 147. And so I got the idea from here. She does loads of videos like explaining it and stuff like that. I do not. But basically, this is here, because I don't know what dividers you mean. So this is a photo box from Hobbycraft, and then these dividers here are foam board. So just a piece of foam board. I can't remember what it was cut into. Just need to measure your box and cut them. And then the dividers like this that are just a piece of card, and then I've got sticker paper, and I've just made a little pretty diamond background and put the DMC numbers on. So you can find a list of like all the DMC numbers ever. And then you can use sticker paper to print them off. So you can buy sheets. Let me just show you. That's my vinyl. You can buy sheets of matte white sticker paper that you can use in your printer. So they're just plain A4 sheets, and then you can cut them out and stick them on. So that's how you can make stickers. Or you can buy like pre-cut labels. That's a bit harder because you've got to get like a template. Then make sure your printer lines up right, which I've just bought a new printer which lines up better than my old one. So now, because I've edited all my stickers for my old useless printer, I've hit this again, then I've got to realign them back to like the original for my new better printer basically. So yeah, that's annoying, but that's how you do it. I'll make sure that I actually comment on that because they might not watch my WIP and Chat. Liz says, didn't know you had a Facebook group, just been and joined. I do have a Facebook group. It is very, very small at the moment because I'm not exactly a big YouTuber, but the reason that I started one when I started YouTube was just as a safe place, because I think that sometimes the diamond painting groups, they can get a bit heated, and I think a lot of it is actually over all the rules of the group. So like, you know, people aren't allowed to say things. I mean, obviously if they're hateful, I'm not going to stand for that, but like, you're not allowed to say, oh, I got a painting from such and such a place. If it's, you know, one that the group's not affiliated with, or you're not allowed to link things or self-promote, like basically say, hey, I have a business. I mean, granted, if you're going to do that on my group, I am going to check the business's legit and not scamming people. But if it isn't, like, I'm more than happy for people to go, hey, look, I have a business, would you like to go check it out? If so, here's the link. I think there is nothing wrong with that. I have a business myself. Even if you have, let's say, you make diamond painting trays, I'm not going to stop you from showing your diamond painting trays. Like, people are allowed to decide themselves what diamond painting trays they like. Or if you've got a YouTube channel, like myself, I'm going to promote my YouTube channel. So, which, to be fair, I rarely ever do. Ever. Really, because I don't have the time. So that's why I'm probably not growing at a super fast rate, because I don't put enough time and energy into trying to get followers. But they come naturally, just slower. So, but anyway, if you are a YouTuber and you would like to say, hey guys, I'm a YouTuber, this is my channel, go check it out, then you are more than welcome to do that on my group. And then, so that means if you are a diamond painting enthusiast, you're going to get more out of it, because you're going to find more channels that you might like and find one that's your favourite. And, you know, you're going to be able to find accessories or diamond painting shops easier, because people aren't afraid to link them in my group. So it's stuff like that. So if that appeals to you, go check out my group. It is linked in the description. So if you go into my description and go down to what's called my link tree, it's all there. And then you can also find other links to like discounts, to shops, all sorts of stuff. So have a little look. Yes, I remembered to save my camera. Okay, so let's have a look. Vicky Bates says, so this is a while ago, happy birthday to your mum, hope she has a lovely day, and I'm sure she will love the paintings. That's on my unboxing. I unboxed Pisces and Glitter Everything Unicorn, or whatever it's called, by Sheena Pike. So I bought myself and my mum the Pisces by Josephine Wall painting from Diamond Art Club. It was a birthday. I think she had a nice day. And then that ends, and then it's my birthday, and then that ends, which it has done now, and then it'll be my dad's birthday, and then it'll be Mother's Day, and it just never ends, and then it'll be Easter. Oh dear. Yeah, it's the time, like, and then we get a break. We get a break over summer. That is the nice thing with our family. We do get that like summer break of not having birthdays all the time, so we can chill and not be stressed like every 2 minutes you've got to book in a meal or something like that. Yeah, she did have a nice time, I think, and she did like the painting as well, although she goes, oh my god, another big one. Yeah, it is, it's another big one, but it's pretty. And then I said to her, Mum, there's 63 colours, and she's like, I don't have storage for 63 colours. I was like, but you did Christmas morning, you just kept 3 of the colours out. And she remembered and she went, oh yeah, I did. I said, yeah. And then I went, Mum, there's like 4 ABs in this, and she goes, 4 ABs, oh my god. My mum loves ABs, so she's very happy. I think so anyway. So then when I posted the announcement, a lot of you guys were wishing me happy birthday. So Dixie Diamond Painter, thank you. Vicky Bates, thank you. Diamond Princess, thank you so much. So, and then back onto the unboxing. Diamond Painting Gamer says, my mum's a Pisces too. I'm doing this one just now, and I'm about a third of the way through it. It's really gorgeous. You and your mum will both love it. Oh, that's sweet that you're actually doing it for her. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do it for my mum. She diamond paints herself, so she can do her own. I think she does love diamond painting. She does it like literally every day when she's off. She's diamond painting, so she must like it. She's got a bit of a stash now. She keeps whinging because she doesn't like the idea of having a stash. I mean, I don't like the idea of having the stash that I've got because it's stressful. 1 second, guys. Oh, okay, sorry about that. James needed me. He's putting up some pictures that we bought for the living room, and he needed me to just double check like where I'd wanted them placed, because he knows very well that if it's wrong you'll be told off. Although here's another Alicia's bad luck story. So we'd ordered the prints from Desenio, and it came to like £150 because we've ordered some really big ones. One's 70 by 100 and one is, and then the other two are 50 by 70, and we've also ordered the frames from them as well. And long story short, customs have been in it because they come from Sweden. So customs have had a cheeky gander, and you could tell because the back of the box had all been ripped and then restuck together, and it comes like what am I saying? The frames, that's it. The frames are like laid flat, and then the pictures come rolled in a tube, and they were all together in this tube. The lid off of the tube was just chucked in the box, and like they put a piece of paper around it and then a sticker on the piece of paper to like keep them rolled. The sticker wasn't ripped, but the paper was. But not only was the paper ripped, one of the prints was, and so we've got a big rip down one of our prints, and little rips on the other ones, but they're like non-existent really, and one of the frames is slightly battered. Anyway, it's noticeable, but not too noticeable. I've emailed them to get a replacement print. They haven't, because I emailed last night and it was like a Friday night. They've not seen it, but they most definitely will replace it, like it says about getting replacements online. So yeah, we'll see, but we're putting it up anyway just to get the idea of it, and then we'll just swap it when we get the replacement. Oh, so my camera is flashing red, so the battery is about to go. So we'll leave it there then today, guys. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and of course watching. And until next time, I will see you in the next one.